Hi, we are from Team Ace. I am Romeo. Now I would like to explain about the case study of Singapore Airlines. Singapore Airlines is one of the world leading airlines internationally. The network of airlines comprises 90 cities in more than 40 countries. They also have the most professional crews, making the name of the Singapore Airlines invisible service worldwide. And Singapore Airlines founded in 1972, and Singapore Airlines is a global airline company that offers the highest quality air transport services and provides the best returns for the benefits of its shareholders and its employees. Now today, Singapore Airlines is an internationally recognized brand and one of the leading carriers in the world with a nation transport aircraft. As for key issues, we will mention about the dissatisfied employees of Singapore Airlines. As employee satisfaction is vital to the success of the organizations, and in Singapore Airlines, employees face less motivation during COVID-19 pandemic. Most of the work can shift to work from home during COVID-19, but the airline's employee cannot. Because of this situation, the COVID-19 pandemic, the airline became decline. This caused the employees will become less interested in their job and happen less motivations for their job. And we also find high employee turnover in Singapore Airlines during COVID-19 because of poor management style. As Singapore Airline management change often, so sometimes can out of touch and unaware of previous effort and very old school administration systems and processes, and different culture and very tight timeliness, which is work on weekends and also on public holidays. Singapore Airlines also retrenched salaries of staff during COVID-19 pandemic. So we find these issues of Singapore Airlines because of this COVID-19 pandemic. As for solution one, which is cultural organization. The culture of the organization means a great deal to the business and even to staff. There were increasing rates of incentivized workers to improve the attitude of the organizations. They should make a great deal of change on the basis of workers happy in order to recover the company reputations. When the organization of culture changes, there may be two forms, which are the visible and invisible organization cultures. Things which can alter certain types of structures in the visible organization, such as policy and their formal authority, which means that the cooperation must do better to promote an employee's feelings and not to provide all authority for the heads of the company, but rather to openly communicate the rights and will of the employees in respect of the authority. Perceptions and wishes are the invisible organization, which is also the cooperation. Singapore Airlines can be compassionate with the staff when it comes to decision making. People have passions to encourage their conduct and decisions. Successful organization wants a common meaning which conforms its identity and the effect. To regain an image based on the workforce, the Singapore Airlines should concentrate further and give its workers greater priority in order to achieve job satisfaction. As for strength, the organization will improve and strengthen its community with effective communications and cooperation between employees. And as for weakness, as they have different opinions, right? So they can get conflict easily.
Hi, I'm Nadine. Now I would like to produce solution 2, which is employee motivation. Here we update the specific information amongst workers on COVID-19 symptoms and advice on disease prevention is important for SIA. Furthermore, SIA should only use authoritative intelligence sources like WHO. SIA should consider supplying the staff with social and financial aid, such as emergency care, extra provision, or permission and monthly payroll. For any organization, employee certification is critical because the company will develop successfully. Motivated staff can increase morally and enable an organization to reach higher production levels. SIA should use Maslow's hierarchy or necessity principle to encourage their employees. For this trend, employees can focus on their work as they don't need to worry about COVID-19 pandemic. As for solution 3, the regulation involves empowering employers, workers, and guaranteeing their responsibility. Top management must assign responsibility to others function effectively. SIA should use it because employers are not happy or appreciated. In this approach, SIA should provide the workers with a sense of confidence and respect. If SIA delegates responsibility and obligation, there are many benefits of it, so self-esteem, capacity, and creativity can be enhanced and successful for the entire process. Employees will focus on specific tasks since their tasks are successfully separated. As for weakness, the employees can proud of themselves and will not respect to the upper levels. For it, if SIA use visible organization culture, it can get conflict between the upper stage and lower stage in the organization. If SIA motivate their employees too much, some kind of problem can get which can jealous between employees and can also impact the organization budget. Delegation can face a failure if the employees is not skillful in delegated tasks. Employees' way of working may be different from managers, so it can become misunderstood. As for recommendation, the ability of an equitable system will contribute to the happiness of the workers. Projects are designed in great detail and prepared for employee safety. There will be no accomplish if the collaboration and the staff do not have any confidence. This is why managers should strive to establish the trustworthy relationship with employees. The collaboration should grant staff a path-on authority to gain employee satisfaction. In addition, employees must be qualified to increase empathize at work, as in their working routine, they feel appreciated and fulfilled. In order for the organization to improve its working climate, a desired community should have a healthy environment. The collaboration should then modify those practices in relation to the emotion of the employees. For the business success, motivated workers are needed. Each employee is enthusiastic about his or her own behavior. So, in its everyday life, the collaboration has to guarantee job stability. Aim to let employees know they are part of the industry squad, and provide team events that can connect the partnership. In addition, set up the demanding work award and promotion. Employees can boost their morale. By doing this, it will restore its trust in the organization.
As for conclusion, Singapore Airlines is nationally one of the world's top airlines. The worldwide airline group, Singapore Airlines, delivers the finest performing flight services and the best returns to its shareholders and its employees. Employee satisfaction is vital to the success of the organizations. In order to achieve job satisfaction, Singapore Airlines should further focus and give more attention to its employees. Employee retention is important for any organizations as the business is successfully developing. Motivated employees can improve morality and enables a company to achieve higher levels of productivity. Maslow's hierarchy of necessity principle is also the best principle for SIA to encourage their employees and connect Singapore Airlines leaders' actions and languages with employees' discrepancy. Organizations should be as careful as possible to establish confidence in the process of creating suspicions. And the sign, particularly by language of dissatisfactions with employees, can be an ignored way of confidence. And sensation of trust and gratitude should be provided to staff by Singapore Airlines. Delegation will fail if the employee is not competent in specific responsibilities. If the company and workers do not have respect, there will be no achievement. Managers should aspire to build a trustfully staffed partnership. An ideal society should have a friendly environment to strengthen the working climate. The company should change those practices with regards to the workers' attitude. These are our references. Thank you for your attention.